Hello, hello, hello. It is Dr. Meredyth, psychoneuroimmunologist, pharmacological therapist, wealth creation coach, helping you say bye to your pain and invite euphoric joy into your life and create the wealth you desire and deserve. Today we're going to talk about relationships, but in particular, why do I have to come out? But also about boundaries. So it's a jam-packed full of content today. Before we begin, think of an area where you want guidance or a question you could have, and at the end of the video, I will offer some guidance in a collective card read. Also, please subscribe, please click and hit the bell so you're notified when I post videos. Look below on how we can work together, share it with those you feel would benefit. Everyone deserves to know they're not alone and that they deserve and are worthy of living a life that they love and loving the life that they live. I know right now it's a huge topic. It's probably always been a big topic in certain pools of people. And maybe because I'm a private introvert who compartmentalizes all aspects of her life, but I don't see why you should have to come out. Deep down, it goes with wanting to be accepted and belong. And the truth is, you won't belong and be accepted by everyone no matter what you do. If you have unaccepting people in your life, why share it and fuel the fire? Just don't let that part of your life be part of everyone else's knowledge. You don't have to share that part of your life. Your intimate life should be private, in my humble opinion. Go to the gatherings and don't stay long. Do you normally have fun there anyway? Is your family cool? And is this just one section of your life that they would object to? Then just don't include them in this part of your life. If people ask you about finding a partner, if you're dating, turn the question back on them. People love to talk about themselves. Ask them what advice they would give on finding a mate. What drew to them to their partner? What are some pros and cons to being married? How is their marriage? Is it a happy marriage? Ask them from their point of view whatever question they're asking you. And if it's an every year thing and they always turn the question back on you, just wink and say that you want to get the best advice. And maybe tell them that you don't have their style and you want to load up and suck up and soak up their sage advice. People love to be admired and think that they have all the wisdom anyway. And then if it goes a step further, give them the reject hotline. You could get it off the internet and give it to your family or friend and tell them to give that number. Of course, making sure they think that number is your phone number. Tell them to give it to possible suitors and you have a different number just for potential suitors. And let them choose the person that you should go out with and give them your number. And how often do you actually see these people anyway? Maybe it's time for you to find a tribe of people you can be yourself with your whole self, and not have to compartmentalize. And if you're with someone and they want to meet your family and they're antsy about meeting your genetic cohort, tell them the truth. Your family is unsupporting, unaccepting, and that you nor they should have to endure the ridicule and the issues that come with forcing a meeting. No one should tell you how to be. I'm offering suggestions. You can take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, this is a great time to discuss boundaries. If you're always being ridiculed, you're always being confronted, people are always stepping over your boundaries, the time is now to ask not so much why they keep doing it, but why you keep allowing it. Boundaries is all about not allowing someone or something to come into your personal space, your psyche, your mind, so much so that you lose or betray yourself. It's very similar to being codependent. And ask yourself questions like, why do you idolize these people or this person's opinion? Why does how this person feels have such authority over you? Is this person financing you, fucking you, or feeding you? Why can't you do those things for yourself? Why does this person trump and how they feel way more than how you feel about a situation? And is what they're saying about you even true? Most of the time, people are speaking from their own line of reference, their own failures, their own path, and it has very little of anything to do with you. They're just projecting. Think about if this relationship that is constantly causing you so much anxiety, does it really provide unconditional love? Or is it a relationship that's toxic? It's time to manifest healthy relationships. If this is an arena where you want to heal, rise above, Soul Journey Coaching offers distance virtual healing, like virtual acupuncture. Instead of having actual pins stuck in the problem area of the meridian, we do it virtually, remotely. So if you're afraid of needles, this is perfect for you. We do it through a symbolic 3D. We conduct bioenergy therapy and soul journey coaching activations, our own methodologies. If you're really having trouble, it's time to transmute this anxiety and this strife and this lack of boundaries into something positive. It's possible. And in relation to boundaries, never get so enmeshed with someone you forget where you begin and where they end, where they end and where you begin. Have a clear line of separation, is what I'm saying. Take your power back because you are and always were whole. It's safe to be you, all of you, independent of others. I want you to sit back and relax for a second. I'm going to send you some distance energetic healing Reiki. And if you don't want it and you don't accept it, it won't come to you. But if you're open and receptive, you're welcome to partake. These are energetic healings that are coming to you so that you can remove some of this negative energy and transmute that. And energy so that you can finally heal communication issues. And especially if you have anyone have any thyroid issues, a lot of those are subconsciously from not expressing yourself, not being able to show up for yourself and really own your truth. I've helped a lot of clients who have trouble public speaking and speaking their truth and telling people how they feel and expressing themselves. So this healing is also about choosing yourself and speaking up for yourself and owning your truth and really getting that throat chakra activated so you can balance and communicate your truth to those that you may not have been able to, even if you need to communicate it to yourself. And also, I'm trying to establish a healing that releases you or reduces the emotional stress in your life, anger related to the issues, negative energies, especially giving away unconditional love that is not being given back to you. We need to try not to confuse attachment with love. And this energy is just this beautiful golden light of green and blues and purples and pinks engulfing you in this protective shield of energy so that you know that your truth is worthy, you're enough. And the emotions and the strife that you're feeling should be released and transmuted into something positive because you deserve the very best. So we're going to take a few seconds and just bask in this healing energy so that you can finally rise above it, heal it, and take it to the next level where you're living your life the way you love to live it because you deserve it. I want you to think about attachment versus love. Attachment is more about fear and dependency and has more to do with loving yourself versus the other person. True, pure love is without attachment. It's the purest love because it's not about what others can give to you because you're empty. It's about what you get to give others because you're already full. And any love that they give you back is a bonus. Creating your own intimacy incubator can be of great service. An intimacy incubator is all about creating this atmosphere in this container where you love yourself, you're validating yourself, you're honoring and accepting yourself, you're falling in love with yourself, and you're belonging to yourself first. Intimacy at its core is into me I see, close familiarity, friendship, closeness, a private, cozy atmosphere. Intimacy is deeply knowing a person and feeling deeply known. To create and facilitate that intimacy with yourself so you find in yourself what you're searching for outside yourself. Know yourself intimately, so much so that you allow this space to be created where you get to nurture and heal yourself and learn about what you truly need. I do support people in getting to the root of their pain, which embodies creating this intimacy incubator for yourself. We got the most perfect oracle card today, and it's about aligning with your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? What no longer is in alignment with who you truly are? What in your life is no longer in alignment? We are these cycle beings, and we're in a constant state of change and evolution and growth. Change is one of the only certainties in life. When you resist your natural nature, you resist life and feeling you run the risk of feeling stuck. Many of us have learned to be who in the world we are being told we should be, who the world wants us to be. But there comes a time when it's harder to hold on to that facade than to embrace who you truly are, to surrender to how we were made to be and who we need to be, who we need to align to be, your true self. That's what we're being called to do. This card is telling us we're being called to let go of who we once were or the things that once defined us by our job, relationships, all the masks we wore. And now to embrace who we truly are now, to courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity, to embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness. Perhaps you've outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it's time to reassess and bring all the parts of your life into alignment so that you are congruent with who you truly are. Your homework, is think about what in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are. And change that so that you can be in alignment and you can be congruent with who you truly are. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please click and hit the bell so you are notified when I post videos. Look below at how we can work together. I would love to be of support to you and offer guidance around any and all issues that could be plaguing your life so that you can transmute that into purpose and passion. And share this with those you feel would benefit from it. Everyone deserves to know that they are not alone. They deserve to know they're worthy of living a life that they love and living a life that lights them up and fills them full, and they can really go out and live a life that they love and love the life they live with ease, grace, finesse, and tenacity and authenticity. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Go out there and really grab hold of life and put it in alignment with who you truly are, because who you truly are is who the world truly needs.